I was kind of thinking there might be a camera viewpoints up here or something, but there's not. Seems like an obvious place to put one. What do you suppose these guys are talking about? What do you suppose the subject is here? Like, what are they explaining to each other, do you think? Stripe guy wants to fly and the police is telling him to stay on the ground. What about the guy at the back then? There's a bison on my footpath. So let me get this straight. Jelly babies are made out of jelly. This guy's like, no, 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 no. It's amazing. Like, what's this guy's little clap that he does? He goes, uh-oh, somebody else has rocked up. They call him the pacer. All he does is pace around the yard. Nobody knows who he is. These boys are chatty, aren't they? Right then, madam. So you said the bison jumped out in front of you? Yes? Do you believe that, Jeff? Not a word of it. Josh, thank you for subbing. Wait, he's got a tablet or something. What does that say? Show me the tablet, bro. Red Dragon, thank you for 14 months. Stop moving. I want to see what your tablet. There you go. Ah. It's got one of those 4K tablets. Well, there you go. That's what's up there. Although there is actually some kind of turn off here. Yeah, it's weird how there's no viewpoint or anything. Looks like there's a fire over there. Thank you, Red Dragon. Appreciate that. You now have 5 extra emotes. Right, what is this then? I think it said Snake River. Well, I'm not really sure. Maybe in its heyday, it looked a lot better than this. People come from miles around to this parking spot. You ever been to Snake River? No. There'll be snakes there. Really? Oh yeah, big ones. It's a weird place for a scenic point, isn't it? I mean, I'm slightly disappointed by that lay-by. I'm probably not alone in that thought. Okay, should we go back to Jackson? And then take one of these 2 roads? Or I might go to Evanston and see if we can pick up that trailer. Maybe we do that, actually. Let's go and get that trailer. Right. That one. Which is the new one then? Is it that? The grain? Oh, is it this one livestock? I'm guessing it's that one. I've not taken that one actually. Is that new as well, or have I just not seen it before? The bolster logger. Logger's been there for a while. Cool. Need to get that at some point. The only trouble is, this seems a very specific trailer and they might not get enough jobs. Yeah, Mr. Squirrel's back. I've been handed an actual copper. Oh, it's so nice of Jeff to relocate my truck. Mine's louder. It sounds depressed. No. No, your horn's better. No. Official Mickelson, thank you for 34 months. Chris, for you. Like 50. Let's see if we can actually get a job out of here. Just as I suspected. Yeah, because the problem is with this trailer, you need to be at a farming kind of place, don't you? Yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. That's the annoying thing, gents. This is the one thing that really bugs me. Well, actually, it's more than one thing that bugs me about the job market, but the main one to do with these trailers is I can't look in the job market. I can't look in here to see what's available and then go and get the trailer. I have to get the trailer, attach it, then come to the market to figure out there's nothing there for me. It's like how does that work? How does that work? So, like, is there any logging jobs here? No idea. So I'll go and buy a trailer. We'll buy one of those logging trailers. Where have they gone? $42,000. And then we'll attach it. And now we can go to the cargo market. And now we can see the logs. At least there's logs here. Rawlins. No, that's not good. Casper, no good. And now it doesn't go anywhere we want. Meh. We want these roads here. We want either that road to here, Jackson to Evanston, ideally, or Jackson to Rock Springs, or both. Either of them would be great. That's why I use Virtual Speditor to inject jobs into the game. Didn't even know that was a thing. No jobs to Jackson. There is a job from Jackson to Evanston. It's a rubbish trailer, but it's an option. Rock Springs to Jackson. Nope. Jackson to Rock Springs. Could do that. Third-party program, yeah. The amount of jobs in the job market is still way too... there's way too few of them. So let's get that job first. So what does Virtual Speditor do? Does it inject random jobs, or do you get to like configure what it injects or something? Refrigerated double. Empty pallets on a refrigerated double. Huh? How does that work? It must be very cold pallets. Chilled pallets? I don't know. We don't want a reefer of any kind. A dry van would probably do it. Sliding tarp, maybe. That would be nice. Set one of these. It reads your autosave files, allows you to set start and end trailer and cargo. Oh, right. So you only, like... It only injects one job in there for you, of your choice. So, in other words, I can't use it as like a better job market, where it just adds lots of variety. Because quite often the job market, you'll click on a city, you want to go north, and there's literally nothing going north. Used to be a mainstay of Truckers MP, but seems like Truckee is more commonly used these days. Is Truckee a different one? Right, so instead of going that way, 291 miles, we'll go this way, which is 368, but takes us through in and out of Wyoming and past whatever that is. There's also one here, actually. There's some kind of thing here, and there's another one here. It will let you set up a chain of jobs. Which one, Truckee or... I'm guessing, I don't know, when the game releases and updates, then you've got to get an update to it, because the files change and stuff, I guess. Why did they call it Virtual Speditor? Could they not thought of a better name? It's not an editor, it's a speditor. And it's a virtual one as well. I think there's a fuel station down there. We're on half a tank. Wouldn't hurt for a cheeky top-up. It relies on the save game contents to know what jobs are possible. I just wish somebody'd do a better job market mod that just generated a larger variety of stuff. And like basically made sure that there was things going in different directions. Wait, is that not an actual fuel station? That's a fake fuel station. I can't even get fuel though. Yep, that's not the first roundabout we've seen. Re-randomize the job market would be nice. You see, technically you can re-randomize the job market if you do, what's that console command? It's like job reset or something. No, there's a console command you put in, economy reset, that's the one. It's like a reset economy flag, and then you come out to the main menu, go back in, and it resets the economy. But it won't let you do it while you're in the game. You have to come out of it and back in for it to completely flush it. So it is built in via the console, but you do have to go back to the main menu. Whole Rock, have a good one. Okay, where do I pull in? Over there? I'll get some fuel first. Yeah, Wyoming's okay, Grilla. It's like, out of all the DLCs, it's not the one that's made me go, ooh, ah, the most. It's a solid DLC, but it's not, like, the best one. One of the best ones, I don't think. I think there is better map DLC. It's not so much the standard is there. It's just not that incredible to me, if that makes sense. That's probably more to do with the state than the DLC, if you see what I mean. Like, all this stuff up here is far more interesting than this. Well, like I say, it's not... I don't think it's necessarily SCS's fault. I think it's, as a state, it's probably just not as interesting. But it's still a solid state to have. Yeah, exactly, like Colorado's incredible. Can we get out that way? It's latte o'clock. What? You think Montana and Dakota with the same low population road density? Probably. Fact is, not all states. I mean, wait till they get to places like Nebraska and stuff. Like, I don't know. Some of the states aren't particularly exciting. $38 tons. Yeah, Kansas would be amazing. Why is Wyoming the least populated state? Is it because nobody wants to live there, or is there like a practical reason for it? Is it because it's just such brutal weather? Wyoming only has one escalator in the entire state. What about the one coming back down? Why is there loads of farming and cattle in Wyoming if it has brutal winters? Lots of space and cheap land. I've seen a lot of those. Have you ever seen that program, Homestead Rescue? I've seen a lot of those. Like a lot, most of them actually, and they tend to go to Wyoming quite a bit. Huge producer of coal oil, gold, and natural gas. Interesting. The moose salon. Hey, Liam. Fireworks. There's always fireworks. That's the one thing I've learned about Wyoming. They have a lot of fireworks. Or at least they have a lot of fireworks shops. If you ever need fireworks, Wyoming's the place.
Hey Paul, do you know how one Y ohms?
Nope. Welcome to the Moose, Wyoming discount drinks, food, lodging, entertainment stock up. Well, okay then. Did they have internet in Wyoming? As if fireworks are invented in Wyoming. Maxwell, thank you for 68 months. It is effectively a lot of cattle and crop spraying. You see a lot of that and mining. Why should there be a 70 speed limit? This is insane. They've got a mobile antenna mast up there. See? They've actually got digital stuff here. It's just beef everywhere. That's all I see. Just hamburgers. Can you get a good steak in Wyoming? Like, you should be able to. It's alright, Audi. I'm not huge on the truck. It's okay. I imagine they have like red meat every day in Wyoming. It's not exactly a state full of vegetarians. Oh, National Forest. No, Doldrel, we got a livestock trailer, but then the place we was in didn't have any livestock. Well, they added a livestock trailer. That's in the game. Truck turnaround 5,000 feet. Trucks use low gear. Interesting. Well, it's a national park here, isn't it? Putzler, so yeah, there's a lot of trees. W900 is a solid truck. Welcome to Idaho. This is quite a fun journey, this, because we're like in and out of a different state all the time. Like most of the roads in this game tend to go from one state to another, but what they don't do is go in and out of a state, which this one does. Well, roads tend to follow the topology of the land, native. Like in an ideal world, every road would just be a straight line from A to B, right? But they're not like that in the real world. They have to follow rivers or go around hills and mountains because you want a flat road ideally. And there's the underlying soil, which, you know, some places might not take a road very well, or might get a lot of rain or whatever, or landslides, who knows. So roads just have to follow something. There's a bear thing again. Yeah, land ownership, existing properties, whatever. Tonight, truckers in desert. What? Yeah, but I don't think they necessarily make straight roads because they're not as interesting. Like when you get to places like Nevada and you're going across the desert, those roads are really straight because the land is flat, consistent, there's nothing in the way. Australia has some pretty straight roads, yeah. In the mainland anyway, not along the coast. Sat nav's wrong. That's really interesting. The sat nav's telling me to go 90 degrees and doesn't seem to think this shortcut exists. Rome, out of curiosity, you know how one of your accounts is 8.1, which I think you named after Windows. What are you going to do about Windows 11? Yeah, there are some good map mods, sure. Oh yeah, Vrome's already messing about with Windows 11. Ooh, that was a bit late. You got it covered with Rome 0 to infinity. What? As if you've got a Rome 0 to infinity. That said boating and picnicking. When I first read it, I thought it said boating and panicking. Is that why they call it Bear Lake? Boating, panicking. It's a bear! Uh-oh. Taking a selfie. What's with the coloured things on the ground? What's all that about? I bet he makes the shot. Go on, dude. Make the shot. Don't be shy. Take the shot. You're not going to shoot, are you? Nope, you're just going to stand there and act like you can, but not really. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, look how well I can bounce the ball. Good for you. Interesting cutscene. So that's the cutscene that's on the road from Jackson to Evanston. And it's just here. Look at this. This bit here is like borders with 3 states. Oh, Marine Gunny, whenever you write software, right, the way it generally works is you change major version number when there's some serious changes under the hood, which would break most things. And that's the same with Windows. Also, when you want to print more cache. What's wrong with Tuesdays then, Em? What have you got against Tuesday? Why can't you release DLC on a Tuesday? Why does Twitch have different payment rates on PC and mobile? Probably something to do with the platforms on mobile. They can do what they like on PC. But if you're in some kind of like Android store or Apple store or whatever, that platform wants some money. Tuesdays are a bit meh. Mondays are meh. Mondays aren't mad, they're horrible. Fair enough. Do you think there should be official BDF tandems in ETS2? Probably. Oh yeah, I forgot you was off for a week, Hannah. But there's light at the end of the tunnel, Hannah, right? So it's not so bad. the ETS got the new Merc with cameras instead of mirrors. Which truck was it that had the digital mirrors? Was that the DAF? Yeah, it's not on the Merc yet, I don't think. Don't hold your breath then, Couch. Yeah, they're also working on a bus sim at some point. Back into Wyoming. See you later, Larry. Have a good one. I'll be recording some landlords and transport fever this week. That's the plan. What do I reckon after Texas? Well, if you look at the pattern, it looks like they're more or less going across in a sweeping, aren't they? The pattern is that they're just going up and down and across like that. So, you know, we did wonder if they were going to sweep or just like go right to the coast and then start to fill everything in. So it's going to be one of the adjacent states. I mean, I would still be surprised if they released Texas in one go. It's massive. I thought they'd do it in two splits maybe. Oh, Ensalada, if they don't add Boca Chica, something's wrong. They've got to add it. Not really, Rome. I mean, even though there's not a lot of stuff in terms of Texas, on the roads themselves there's going to be features. There's going to be things, there's going to be ranches, there's going to be fuel stops, truck stops, points of interest. There's going to be things on each road. They're not just going to make a straight road that just goes through nothing like coast to coast used to. Natronal, thank you for 19 months. Yeah, delivering rocket parts would be fun. I think everybody'd want that. Or like going to Tesla's Gigafactory, doing deliveries of batteries and car parts. That'd be fun as well. Dylan, hoping they'll update the car transporting trailer. Yep. It does look very dated. I would prefer it if the game could create the trailer and then randomly change the cars on the back. Because they've got loads of car assets now. They could do a lot of variation. What are you using for your buttons deck? What, that's a stream deck? That's what you mean? Holy sideswipe. Oh my god. That car, that truck just T-boned us? What? You see the trailer? The trailer just got knocked flat, like he came in at such a speed. Yeah, I've got two stream decks. I use this one to control the stream mostly, and that one to control the game. But, you know, you could definitely do it with one stream deck. That size. What did you miss? I don't know. Wyoming? I'm never sure how to answer that question. What did I miss? Okay, I will admit, didn't see that guy. But I consider that revenge on the AI. That guy was in my blind spot. He deserved it. I recognise that trailer. Yeah, there's no such rule on, as that, Vosper. where are we dropping this? Yeah, just park that trailer. Not with everything else, just down the side though. That was a well-placed fire hose right there. Or fire hydrant. I wonder if the gate will stay open even when I reverse into it. I was actually waiting for it to close on me, gents, to be honest. No depth perception out of there whatsoever. Well, long-nosed trucks are harder to reverse because they take longer to stop to change direction effectively. But the problem here is not that. The problem here is just being able to see where you're going in the mirror. Well, it's hard. It's harder, but it's hard in this game because you have no 3D. You get no depth perception out the mirror. That was fun. Wow, late penalty minus 7,700. Flippin' heck. Brutal. Brutal. That's the cost of going the scenic route, guys. That's because we went down that west coast. Went that way. Instead of that way. Unbelievable. thought there was another, oh, there it is. Casper to Riverton. I was going to say there's one more scenic thing to do. I think it's here. JD, thank you for 12 months. 404, comment not found. Right, this is going to be the last one of the evening. I think we've pretty much done most stuff here. There's just like a couple of special transports that we never did. And we didn't drive that trailer, but we've seen most of it on the map. Most of the stuff. Been down most roads. Scumbag game. Guinness, thank you for gifting a sub to Himpo. Thank you, Rock. I don't even know what my accent is anymore. Yeah, I try a different browser. That's the thing to do. Hey, 40. Good night, Red Dragon. Yeah, it's not bad, 40. Not bad. I love the way the AI meticulously stops at stop signs. Never disobeys the law. Just a quick look at the map. Actually, waypoint that one. Mr. Mub, thanks for 55. Got the jump on him then. You've seen them run Stormways before. Every time there's a stop sign, they always stop. Every car. Oh, Mr. Himper, thank you for gifting a sub to Ann Laris. I guess you got it working then. Well, why am I released plan on doing a recreation of a trip I made in 2012? Huh. I hope you can find the stuff. You can gift a sub, but you can't buy one for yourself. That is weird. That's really weird. Diamond Soul, I have no clue, mate. No clue. A sub as a recurring payment, yeah. Oh god. Oh well, we're going this way. Yeah, that's what a subscription is. It's a recurring thing, cancel anytime. Unless you do it via Twitch Prime, in which case it only runs for a month and then you have to come back and do it again. Yeah, but he was doing it with PayPal and they're normally fine. PayPal's normally okay with that stuff. Hell's Half Acre. What? Uh-oh, influencer alert. Starship Troopers filmed here, lol. That's where they got the inspiration from. Yeah, you don't really want to parachute into that.
Seize camera, alert alert, influencer alert. Activate influencer cannon.
All 40. We've had some funny stuff tonight. There was a guy with a camera. He just kept bringing it up to his face and putting it down like that. Made no attempt to take photographs. And then there was an influencer who stood by a river, and just up the road from the river was way better places to stand. Like railway bridge crossings, dams. This influencer just went and stood by a river. Like, hey guys, I'm by a river, could be anywhere. Like an army barracks on the right, isn't it? Rest area? What? Oh, okay then. You don't see a lot of military stuff. You don't see SCS put a lot of military stuff in the game, have you noticed? You don't see military trucks or, I don't know, military camps or anything like that. It's always civilian. Yeah, they're all public places, QBD. It's nothing you can't see with Google Maps. Yeah, there's a couple of military planes flying around. I remember that. That's about the only thing I've seen. But some cities you get to that have, like, I don't know, a big army base nearby, you kind of expect to see a few military trucks driving around. That's way sharper than it should be for 70 miles an hour. That speed limit doesn't tie up with that corner. Shoshone. What kind of name was that? Shoshone Town Hall. Interesting. No, that was the transmission retarder. Imagine living on a ranch like that, just in the middle of nowhere. I bet the internet's rubbish, yeah. I bet they've never heard of it. You wouldn't get good good internet there. 56k. Up and down. Himper, thank you for gifting a sub to Alno. Al Nlo. That's so hard to say. Wait, have I missed my... Wait a second. There's some shenanigans going on here. I should have turned back there. Okay. Completely missed that one. 1 second. Satnav doesn't know about this one. Look at that. I didn't even notice that turn off. Make a U-turn when possible. Okay. I think we're going to this farm over here. Oh, of course. Of course. I've seen this one before. But the one with the trailer that makes it really annoying. The only bonus of this one is it's not a blindside. Gotta watch this on the outside as well. First time you do that, it's so annoying, that one. You have to get the entry angle just right, and then you have to straighten off just at the right moment. If you try and turn too early, you hit that trailer with your truck. And if you turn too late, you hit this barn with your trailer. So it's it's like a timing thing and an angle thing. The Nick, thank you for 2 years. Excelente. What, no 7 grand deductions this time? I know, right? You just literally get out your truck and say, right, can you move that trailer there? That rusty thing. Just pull it out the way. Or I'm just going to drop it off here. That'll be fine. Ugh. Right, guys. That was Wyoming. New map sim. Map sim? The new
That's
map.
it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
The new map DLC for American Truck Sim that comes out on Tuesday. So we've seen most of it. There's a few little connecting roads that we haven't been down. And we didn't really look around that side of Cass, but we did a lot of it in one day. We saw all the big sites. And we drove around in the new truck. So yeah, hope you all had fun.
Sleep well, Paul, and have a good evening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you guys for your support. Thanks for all the subs you've gifted as well, and all the resubs. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I'll be back next weekend. I will be doing some videos this week, so watch out for that. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Stay safe, whatever you're doing. Have fun. Don't let Monday be too brutal. Thank you once again to all the mods. And yeah, I shall see you all in a few days. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.